LA viewers. I mean, I'm sure you understand.
Yeah, we're in the Bay Area. So.
Yeah. Oh, but right now we're looking at a battle of NorCal Sword Masters. We have a bunch of nobodies. Soronie coming up against the Sacramento area's own Stark, probably the best Cloud in NorCal.
Yeah, True Ambition sponsoring that very talented player.
Absolutely.
Now, the ranges of these two characters are actually pretty similar.
Yeah, they're very comparable, actually. Cloud has a little bit of an advantage when it comes to startup time, so if he's able to recognize that Soronie's trying to go for something in the air, Stark will have a bit of an advantage in the frame department, but I think Shulk rather, actually slightly outranges Cloud, so if she's able to keep her retreating mind game sort of going just like that, that bear is honestly massive. It boggles my mind every time I get hit with it.
Ooh, into the up smash. That is a very, very common punish.
Recognizing that she's going to take on that platform.
Now, a lot of people have said that name of character, Shulk.
Who is that guy? That's the not Cloud character, right?
Shulk is the poor man's Cloud. And the reason being is you do have Monado arts, but full limit break charge gives you a lot of benefits.
Yeah, that's true. Shulk definitely has access to
definitely shouldn't have done
to
that.
some of the stat advantages, I guess, if you want to call them, like the buffs that Cloud gets from limit. Sort of like plus, actually.
Speed and damage.
Yeah, speed is super dope, as we've seen Soronie demonstrate, and as we're about to see her do right now. Jump is absolutely fantastic for getting around, outspacing, and just waiting for your opponent to do something. Able to cover so much space with that jump before having to commit to the nair or back air.
And you can get some really good offstage gifts.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Jump is so terrifying. She can follow you to the ends of the earth to find a fair, wait for your air dodge for so long and still make it back to the stage. There's definitely a lot of offensive threats Shulk has once he's able to get you into a bad position. But I think that the struggle for Soronie in closing out this game is going to be finding those individual hits in neutral, because Shulk really does rely on sort of like sort of you getting hit with the hitboxes that he leaves out for you to get hit by, if that makes sense. Especially when it comes to nair, a lot of people sort of get caught with the turnaround nair or the back air just by virtue of underestimating its range and where exactly the hitboxes are going to lie. And
there's that fair string. Just using the jump and auto art, just like we said, to go very, very deep and push Cloud off stage.
I know at lower percents, Cloud can get true combos into fair, and I've seen Soronie pull it off, but I'm often, once you see the second fair, you're often left to question, what options did he have there?
As Cloud, you don't really have much.
Yeah, I think maybe if he had jumped air dodged like really frame appropriately, he could have gotten out of that. But Soronie, not gonna let it happen. And obviously she's confident enough to switch it up once she realizes that he's gonna get out of that setup. Oh wow, that nair is so massive. It's just so shocking seeing like a full Shulk hitbox.
Now we're going on to Battlefield, so one big thing here is that there's a lot more mobility that's going to be coming out of Cloud.
Absolutely, yeah.
Platforms are his friend.
Yeah, Shulk has the up tilt to cover platforms, which is a pretty scary move, pretty fast, covers a whole ton of space, pretty much the entire platform. But I'm thinking that Stark might have a little bit easier time covering Shulk landings as well on this stage.
Yeah. I mean, what Cloud is really good at is he has a lot of strong juggle opportunities, and he doesn't have to take any time to switch up Monado arts. Like,
yes, yeah, he doesn't have the obligation of having to do something in the air before he lands. But at the same time, Soronie's very confident at switching her Monado arts appropriately, and honestly, you just kind of have to respect her as a mind game heavy player, because Shulk does not.
Ooh, good fair.
Shulk does not really have the capability to punish moves or interrupt things, even when you get the read. He is really very dependent on you maintaining appropriate spacing throughout sort of the entire match until your opponent has sort of lost the war of attrition against them, if that makes sense. At the same thing, she makes great reads. She covers options that we don't see a lot of Shulk players covering, and she gets crazy hitboxes like we saw in that first fair there.
She goes super deep just to take that stock. She was practically in the blast zone.
She does,
but with
man.
jump Monado art, that gives her the flexibility to beat Cloud in that situation.
You know, she really gets the most out of this character. Like, I'm honestly not too sure if there are too many Shulks to compare to her. Like,
realistically,
what a backslash, man! For those of you who don't know,
That was
backslash
disgusting.
is not something you just do on reaction.
Oh my god.
You don't just see a guy air dodge and decide to backslash him.
That
She
was
knew.
almost it. She could have gone out there and just finished the game. Okay, she has Smash Metal Art. She is so ready to go. She pushes him off stage with one aerial. If she connects another, that will be it. Oh! Up beats him into the stage and wins it 2-0 with the two-stock
Wow.
victory game 2.
Did you just